The first time I ever saw a ghost, I was really, really little. Like, it was before I even started kindergarten, so it was before the age of 5. I was sleeping with my mama, and she always slept on the side of the bed closest to the door. And I just woke up all of a sudden and was just looking at the doorway. Well, there was a man standing there, but he wasn't a complete solid figure the way an actual person is. He was see-through, but I could see his outline very clear, all the way down to right below his pockets, and then he just kind of disappeared. But he was dressed in, I guess, what you'd consider maybe like a white shirt button up that you might wear to church, and khaki pants. And I remember seeing the pleating on his pants, and he had his arms were coming down by his side, and he had his hands in his pockets, and he was just standing there right on the other side of the door frame. And he didn't say anything, he didn't move, he was just standing there looking at us. And as a little kid, I just stared at him, and I didn't say anything, and I didn't holler for Mama. She was right beside me sleeping. And I just stared at him for what felt like forever. And I remember rubbing my eyes, and I was definitely awake. And finally, I just decided, well, I'm going to go back to sleep. So I just scooted a little closer to Mama till I was up against her, closed my eyes, and went back to sleep. And literally my whole life, I have seen things and experienced things, and honestly, I feel like everybody in my family has stories about this kind of stuff and just seeing things, especially my aunt. And we're all God-fearing people. We're not afraid. Anytime we've experienced anything weird, we always just pray, go back to sleep, go about whatever we was doing. If we experience anything weird or paranormal, if we're out in the mountains or doing whatever, we just follow what our elders have taught us, just stay calm and leave the area, and, don't acknowledge anything. We just say our prayers of protection and just calmly leave. And lots of people in Appalachia have heard the stories and had experiences, and some have heard them and haven't had any experiences, and some people say they haven't heard them at all. So I still haven't quite figured that out, but some people say it just depends on, I guess, your sensitivity. I don't know what it is, but I know what we've experienced, and I know that nothing has power over us if we don't let it. So that's my first experience. Have y'all had any experiences? And if you care to share them, tell me about them.